when he heard that his cousins, who were, a year older than him or around his age, had gotten their driver's license, we just basically said, how do you feel about getting a driver's license? And would you like to get a driver's license? And his response was, I'd like to have a driver's license, but I would really rather have a car that drives itself and has a TV in the back so I can watch movies.
Right.
Which sounded a lot like what we're doing now, just we were driving. So it's clear that, he did not really get excited about it.
No.
He didn't even really miss it.
No, and he even kind of joked about, he would say, no, I'd crash because I zone out all the time. And so we kind of laughed. And we both knew, he can't have a driver's license.
We all knew he was never going to have a driver's license, right? But luckily, and we've kind of touched on this, one of the benefits, if you can say that, of his mental condition is that he didn't crave those things, which would have made things a whole lot harder. I mean, we know people who have schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Their children have those things, but they don't have the mental capacity differences, and therefore they do feel like they should have a driver's license or live independently, and that's the one thing we haven't had to worry about. Kaysen
because he
has no interest in being independent.
Yeah, well, he thinks like a 8-year-old,
right.
He thinks like a child. So 16 was hard mentally for us, just because that was the first really big milestone that we had to sit back and realize he's not going to be able to do those things.
Well, that was that's the whole Facebook thing, where that's probably when I started looking at Facebook a little less, because I am seeing all of my peers and friends and all of their kids are getting their driver's license, and they're excited, and it's a rite of passage, and I wasn't going to have
still doing the same thing we did 10 years prior. He's still wetting the bed every night. Yes. He's now using a CPAP. It's just, and his IQ has dropped. So emotionally, that's hard.